this video, I'm going to be doing a nail art design inspired by a Christmas classic, the Nutcracker. I love the Nutcracker's music. I actually got inspired for the Nutcracker design by this picture I saw on Pinterest, as well as this really cute evil mouse king pillow I saw on Pinterest. So I'm going to start off by drawing a wreath, and I actually was concerned that I did not start this in the right center of the nail, but it actually turned out really, really cute and really realistic. So I'm going to go ahead and do dashes of this dark emerald green. And then I'm going to go ahead and do dashes on top of that of this lighter green. And then what I ended up doing was kind of mixing the emerald green and the lighter green together. And I'm just filling in those spaces, and then I'm adding some decor to it. And then I'm going to add a really cute little bow. The polish that is the red polish, this bright red in this, I do believe that it is discontinued, so I'm not able to link that. But this is actually just one of those nail polishes that I'm just trying to use up. Alright, so moving on to the Christmas tree nail, I'm going to go ahead and do dashes kind of like in a triangle shape with the lighter green, and I'm going to go back over this again with the darker green. One thing that I've been seeing a lot of people do on YouTube and on Instagram, as well as on Pinterest, is when people do Christmas trees, wreaths, different scenery like this, they actually incorporate multiple different colors of one color. Multiple different colors of green, things like that, because it adds a lot of depth and dimension into the design. So I really wanted to make sure that I was adding different colors of green, different shades of green, and making sure that I kind of combine them together. So I'm going to go ahead and add a star and a little tree trunk. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some Christmas ornaments. And then after this, I decided that this tree needed a little bit of white garland. So I'm going to say this is popcorn garland. And that's it for the Christmas tree design. I'm also going to go ahead and add a cute little tree skirt with some gold polish as well. Alright, so I had to do the Sugar Plum Fairy, and this polish that was actually in the holiday collection I had to use. So I just decided to do a bunch of candies, some peppermints, a candy cane, and some gumdrop buns. I really just wanted the background of this design to be most prominent and have a few pieces of candy on it, and I think it turned out really cute. So now for the Nutcracker, I'm going to go ahead and start off with this really pretty Christmas red, and then just fill in like a VU shape with green, and then do an outline of gold, and then dashes of gold to represent the Nutcracker's uniform and two buttons. So next up is going to be the Mouse King, and I will be honest when I say that I was so happy, and I was actually really proud of myself for how well this drawing came out. I get very hesitant sometimes about drawing on my nails, and this is one of those designs that I was like, oh my gosh, I actually did that. And this was actually way easier than I thought it was going to be. So all I did was pretty much just make a off-centered circle, and then just added an off-centered square and then a little nose. And then I went ahead and I added his cape. And again, this polish I do believe is discontinued, but you can use any red polish. And then I drew his crown. You can do all this with a toothpick. I just prefer to use detail brushes. And I just added some little balls to the top of the crown. And I added some light pink. This is a really pretty light pink color. I haven't really worn this one a lot, so I'm going to definitely do that soon. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a little cheek, his eyes, and then some whiskers, which these turned out a little bit thicker than I wanted them to, and it kind of looks like he's annoyed. But I still think it's cute. So these are the polishes that I used to create this design. Everything I will use, I will have linked in the description box below. And then I decided to show the polishes first because I was giving the nails some time to dry. And then once I showed all the polishes, I went ahead and added some top coat. One thing to note about top coating a design like this is you really want to make sure that you float the top coat instead of only having a thin layer, because it can pull on elements of the design and smear it. And also your top coat can actually end up getting tinted if you don't wipe the brush onto a paper towel. This has happened to me in the past, so I'm passing this on. I absolutely loved how this design turned out. I think it was really, really cute, and I'm even more proud of that Mouse King nail.